Welcome to my page. My name's Kelly. I'm going to show you how I transform these drawers into something different. So first, remove all the hardware from the drawers. I then use Dixie Belle White Lightning to give the drawers a really good clean. This is an awesome degreaser, removes lots of all the dirt. All furniture prior to painting needs a good clean. You can just see, just from the first wipe, how much dirt comes off these drawers. So even if you think they're not that dirty, they'll give you a really good clean. So I cleaned all the inside as well as all the outside too. The drawers themselves were quite a shiny surface. I don't believe that they were wood, so I took some Dixie Belle Slick Stick, which is a primer made specially for shiny surfaces, and I primed them with the Dixie Belle Slick Stick. This helps the paint to adhere better to the drawers. Do make sure that you read the instructions, but with this I applied 2 coats of this, and you will need to wait 24 hours before you actually apply the paint. If you do have problems with this, you probably haven't waited 24 hours. That's really important. That gives the primer time to work and ready for the paint to be applied. I then took some lollipop sticks, or popsicles as they are commonly known to. I bought these from the local craft store. They cost me around about $6 for 200 of these. And what I wanted to do is I just wanted to create something different on the front. I looked at other things like doweling rods and all sorts of different things, but that would have taken a lot of cutting, using power tools. And yes, I can use these, but there's not many people that can or are confident enough to do that. So I just wanted something a little different. So with these popsicle sticks, I created some different patterns. I had a play. I based my pattern on the shape of the drawers, how they were going to fit on the drawers, and so I did very little, I did no cutting at all. So once I was happy with my pattern, basically I just stuck these onto the front of the drawers with your Gorilla Wood glue. In hindsight, I probably should have painted underneath the drawers before sticking these on the drawers. That might have made it a little bit easier to paint on top. But as always, using new projects, using new and different ways of painting, we learn new things all the time. But you can see I'm just using the Dixie Belle French tip brush to paint over the popsicle sticks and onto the drawers. I really like this brush just because it is slightly angled at the end, and I feel I can get into all the little nooks and crannies here to cover up all the areas for the popsicle sticks and where I've stuck them to the drawers. This is just the first coat. I knew it was going to need more coats than just one coat, and I kind of was going on pretty lightly just to make sure that I got into all the little areas, but also I didn't want the paint to pool into the areas. So I wanted to make sure that I just did a nice thin coat, kept going over this, just so all the paint didn't gather all into the little spots. So here is the second coat going on, so you can see the coverage. Again, very lightly done, just to make sure I hit all those little areas. And then I go ahead and paint the rest of the drawers themselves. I did paint the back of the drawers on these just because it just made things look tidier, I felt. So this again had 2 coats of, and here I was using the Hurricane Grey, and then I used the sealer, the satin clear coat sealer by Dixie Belle, and I used the sponge to apply this. I just find it a really nice and simple way and smooth way to apply the satin clear coat. And the satin clear coat, it gives a lovely sheen. So I applied 2 coats of this. You can apply a little bit more, maybe to the top, maybe 3 coats on the top. These are bedside tables, so depending what you use them for. And I applied the handles, and there's the finished project. So something really different and effective, and really not expensive at all. So please give me a like and hit my subscribe button. Thanks for watching.